welcome to your favorite channel for all things Roblox, Bloxy Banner. I hope you're having an amazing day, and in today's video, we'll talk about how we can't believe Flamingo did this horrible thing. But before we begin with today's topic, I want you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And comment on which squad member is your favorite. But without further interruption, let's get right into this video. Well, what is it? Flamingo is actually buying views. Flamingo pleaded for everything to happen, and when you think about it, each of his actions led to the next. And no one but himself is to blame for his continued behavior. If he keeps going in the same formation, people will ultimately rebel and stop watching. He must stand out amid the tens of thousands of other Roblox YouTubers. Flamingo's channel started to decline around the beginning of 2021, but we're going to get into that and be brutally honest about it. So Flamingo's channel started to decline around this time, and he tried but failed to persuade it to start going back up. The damage had already been done, and he didn't seem to be up to the job, so where did it all go wrong? Many believe that he's being unfairly cancelled, arguing that he never intended to insult anyone, and that the jokes were meant to be humorous. After fans began exposing him, Flamingo apologized on Twitter. He said, "Hey people, I've entirely separated myself from exposing of everything I've said in the past few years on my other channel about the horrible content and jokes I've made in the past." And then he proceeded to apologize and say that he was sorry about offending anyone. Flamingo claims that he's ashamed of his previous work and didn't realize the impact of his edgy humor until he announced the removal of all of his past videos. Makes sense? Though it does not, however, reflect his genuine personality. He's growing more and more withdrawn. We don't want to believe half of it, yet we're at a loss for words. We've seen his progress through time. We initially thought of him as a free spirit who would gladly assist anyone. At least, that's how he tried to come across to us. We recently found out, however, that he's not such a person. And, well, we're not just talking about his heinous racial slurs. We're also talking about him simply modifying his behavior. Now that he's turned obnoxious, it's becoming more difficult to keep an eye on him. For example, his images no longer entertain us. We won't be able to watch because we don't know who or what he is at the moment. Flamingo's popularity plummeted from millions to less than 10,000 as a result of his lack of options. A precipitous drop that may have doomed him. When he fired employees for his material to his channel, Flamingo took a step back. And keep in mind that producing high-quality films with engaging necessities, creativity, skill, and experience, all of which you most likely acquire over time, expecting everything to fall into place perfectly about creating and producing your first few videos is unreasonable. Ensure that your films contribute to the growth or enhancement of your company's image or reputation of the outset. Flamingo has a long history in Roblox community, and he's one of the most popular Roblox YouTubers for a reason. His content stood out for a reason, and most people simply wanted to see him produce more. However, due to the demanding upload schedule, he simply couldn't. And that's simply the truth. As time passed, we've learned that Flamingo simply lacks the motivation to continue producing stuff like this. If you're having trouble producing high enough production to portray a professional image, hire a professional video production business, or improve your equipment. Allow me to explain. To be successful on YouTube, a video must have the correct content and approach. To be targeted to the right audience, you must be making sure that it's released in a fair amount of time and be well promoted. To make this happen, many various pre-production, production, post-production, promotional aspects must all come together. Because he's completely exhausted, Flamingo simply has given up on the channel's worth and current circumstances. After spending so much time on YouTube and receiving only positive feedback, seeing his views decline had an impact on his beliefs, and prompted him to reconsider what went wrong. Well, you might wonder that as well. So let's start with how he started buying views. Since that's crazy and he's only getting 5% of legitimate traffic, it'll only be a matter of time until somebody exposes him. He began buying views as a result of poor views and hasn't stopped since. He isn't squandering money because of his videos returned to the suggested page, but if he detected his account, then it will be revoked. And that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a subscribe and like the channel if you haven't already for more Roblox content like this. We'll see you guys in the next time. Until then, take care. Bye everyone!